They called it the Limited because few could afford it, and even fewer could tame it. But time.
Underneath decades of neglect lies the skeleton.
Every inch is a crime scene of oxidation. The wood framing is dust. The steel is pitted. Most would walk away.
But we don't walk away. We drag history back into the light.
To save it, we have to destroy it completely. Every bolt, every rivet must come out.
The frame is revealed, pitted, scarred, but structural. This is the spine of the giant. A century of rust is blasted away. It's violent, loud, and absolutely necessary. The 11.6-liter T-head engine, a monster of cast iron. It hasn't turned over since the Truman administration.
The pistons are fused to the walls. Force alone won't work. We need patience and heat.
While the engine cools, the frame needs surgery. New steel meets old.
The fenders were lace. Now they are solid again, patch by patch.
You can't buy these panels, you have to beat them into existence.
The scars of surgery are ground away. The metal becomes one continuous flow.
The crankshaft. Heavy enough to anchor a boat. Balanced enough to spin at 2,000 RPM.
Back in the engine room, brute force gives way to micrometers. Tolerances are tight.
Before it runs, it must look the part. High-temperature green enamel.
6 massive cylinders. 6 pistons finding their home.
The frame is ready, the body panels are shaped. Now the first test fit. Looks good here.
We have a 3mm gap on the passenger side.
Sanding. Hours become days. Days become weeks. It's a test of will. Metal isn't perfect. We sculpt the final curves with filler, a thin layer of perfection.
The dust is gone. The room is sterile. We mask the world to protect the car.
Eyes can lie. Hands tell the truth.
We dust it with black, then sand it away. It reveals the tiniest lows. Perfection is the only option.
Epoxy primer. It seals the metal. The patchwork disappears into a uniform ghost.
Royal green. A color lost to time, recreated by chemistry. The booth, temperature controlled, humidity controlled. Dust is the enemy. Color provides the soul. Clear coat provides the depth.
And look at that finish. The metallic green just explodes onto the surface, bringing this classic back to life in stunning slow motion.
The shell is reborn. It shines like a jewel.
There is no room for sentimentality here. To save the metal, we must flay it. High-pressure media blasting strips
Extension. The glamour of the find has faded. Now, stripped of its rotting leather and rusted fenders,
Modern precision meets Edwardian steel. The welder must be careful. Too much heat will warp the century.
While the body is resurrected, we turn to the soul. The 11.6-liter T-head 6-cylinder. A monster.
Opening the crankcase reveals a horror show. Water intrusion years ago seized the pistons. We have to hammer them out.
The pour is rough, but the finish must be microscopic. We line bore the block. Tolerance is less than a human hair.
You can't buy bearings for a 1911 Oldsmobile at the parts store.
The metal work is done. It's time to seal our work. The first coat of epoxy primer locks out the oxygen and moisture forever.
The engine block is clean. The crank is in. Now, the pistons, size of dinner plates, slide home. Painting is 10% spraying and 90% sanding. Hours turn into days. We block sand the primer until our fingerprints are gone. It has to be dead flat.
The sanding is done. The primer is flawless. The booth is sterile. We are ready to define the car's identity.
The timing gears are massive. Everything must synchronize perfectly. One tooth off, and the engine destroys itself.
We choose a period-correct hue, midnight blue. So deep it looks black in the shadows, but alive under the sun. Layer after layer. We build depth you can drown in. It's not just paint, it's liquid armor.
And then the color arrives. Midnight blue, transforming the matte surface, creating a stark.
The frame is painted gloss black. The suspension is hung. It's a rolling skeleton again, but this time it's factory fresh.
The bolts are tightened. The heart is now one with the body. It's starting to feel like a machine again.
The moment of marriage. The half-ton engine meets the restored frame. Gravity does the work. We just guide it.
The face of the Oldsmobile. The honeycomb radiator. Restored to a mirror shine, it crowns the front of the chassis.
No rubber hoses here. Hand-bent copper lines carry the fuel. It's plumbing as art.
Slowly. Watch the firewall. Watch the steering column. Down a bit.
Hold it, easy.
The moment of truth for our woodwork. Will the restored body tub fit the restored chassis? There is no room for error. With the main tub on, the silhouette fills out. Fenders, running boards, splash aprons. The skeleton is now a sculpture. The metal has forgotten the rust. Now, it learns to shine. Layer by layer, the deep royal blue is...
It looks like an Oldsmobile again. The rust is a memory. But a painted shell does not make a driving car. The wire...
In the silence of the drying room, the chemistry settles. What was once a destroyed relic is
42 inches. These aren't just wheels, they are the legs of a giant. Fresh wood spokes meet white rubber tires.
The heart transplant.
The face of the king. This brass radiator is more than a cooling device. It's a crown.
The marriage. The moment the restored body reunites with the rolling chassis. The silhouette of the Limited returns. Inside, we don't just sit, we ascend. Hand-stitched leather, tufted to perfection, smelling of new luxury. Copper lines for fuel, cloth-wrapped wire for spark. The nervous system is simple, but vital. Before LEDs, there was fire. These acetylene lamps don't just light the road, they announce an arrival.
Dry metal will seize. We pour in the lifeblood, oil, coolant, and finally, gasoline.
There is no key to turn. You must earn the ignition. Grip the handle, thumb out, and pull.
Open the petcocks. Prime the cylinders. This is a ritual lost to time.
One hard pull, and the sleeping giant awakes.
It breathes. Deep, rhythmic, powerful. The sound of 1910 returns to the 21st century.
The workshop is too small now. It needs the horizon.
Look at it. Every bolt, every stitch, every curve. A masterpiece of preservation.
For the first time in decades, the sun touches the finished metal. Not a speck of rust remains. To drive it is to command it. You sit high, above the world.
Release the brake.
Double clutch. Find the gear. Listen to the machine. It's a conversation between man and iron. Focus.
We took a pile of rust and memories and gave it a future. This car will outlive us all.
Destroyed, forgotten, resurrected. The Oldsmobile Limited lives again.